Alrighty, finally, freaking laggy computer decided to let FRAPS work. Anyways, I'm Polygone, and I'm showing off my skyblock island. This is my ye old stone murdering facility, where I can cobble farm from 3 sides and get insane amount of cobble really fast. I'm wearing brown leather armor and have generic stone stuff. Over here's our first farm. Have pumpkins in this row, and then melons in the next. I usually just come down here with an axe, kill everything, and then go for the melons with a hoe, since it doesn't break faster with the axe. I ended up making another portal there, which is not skyblock at all. Dawn made a little fishing thing. Sorry, I was interrupted. Anyways, this is where our first freaking cane farm was. Sugar cane, that is. And it's fairly helpful and kind of just here. And on top of my cobble farm, up this ladder, is chests full of cobblestone. All of them were full. I emptied all that and all that on a project. And that whole chest was also emptied on a project, but those are all full. These are this is the chest we started off with. And Vinny was actually on here before, till he accidentally left, and he was filling this stuff up, and he even made this chest. There's our tree farm, which keeps spawning frickin' big trees that I don't know how to cut down. We made a bridge out that way, but whoever was over there, I forgot his name, he had jumped over and came onto our island and blew it up before BAF disabled explosions in skyblock, so we made a fence here. I have my little mossy cobblestone tower, which is where I put my stuff off whenever I leave skyblock. Here's our wheat farm. There's also a pumpkin and melon seeds. I'm not sure which is which, but I basically have been using this for the cows. And here's a swimming pool I made that goes down relatively deep. It goes actually down to the next floor, and you can see it when I show that off. My cactus farm! Frickin' 7 stories! And it all comes down here with the frickin' hopper. That took forever! And that is why I make so much cactus at a time. This is actually where this platform used to be way out there, but when BAF made it so you can't build on someone else's island, I couldn't build on it anymore since I apparently made this on someone else's island. So BAF moved it over here. And right here is where mobs drop down and die. And that ladder just leads up to the wooden thingy. Here's potato carrot farm that I don't really use. This is where I was just earlier today experimenting with daylight sensors. I was seeing if the power would go all the way over here, and it did, because this got pushed when it hit daylight, so that's perfect, because it slowly goes up through the day, and at noon the piston will go off, and then it'll turn it, and then it'll pull back as the sun goes back down. And I was going to use that to make an automatic reed farm, so every noon it's auto harvested, and then it's basically going to be the same thing as the cactus farm. This is our animal pen Don made, started out, and I breeded the crud out of these cows to make an enchantment table and bookcases, and it took forever. This is where we had shrooms growing right about here, but they're not growing anymore because of her. Still haven't named the mushroom. Oh yeah, I also got snow at one point in time, and I made a snow grinder. Those are actually Dawn's chest. I think that's my dog. Kibbles was our cat. It despawned. Yeah, that's my dog because it dyed brown. I got a brewing stand, which I've got golden apples and splash potions of weakness, waiting for a zombie villager to turn into an actual villager. These are my mob supplies. I've even got potion of fire resistance so I can go to the nether and be all safe. Hehe. Got some netherrack. Got some rails from one of the challenges. Ocelot eggs, pig eggs, shiny stuff, warts, diamond sword I don't know what to do with. Another brick. Again, apparently a map. Here's all my farm supplies, which I used to have a whole bunch of this, but I used it all for challenges, and now I just keep everything here instead of in the chest, except carrots and potatoes, which are useless, and eggs, which are for, like, whenever I decide to do, like, cake challenges and stuff. Now that these 6 slots are full, I've just been tossing the eggs on the ground. Yeah. And these are dyes, since I was getting 1 of every color wool for that challenge. That takes 5 of every color wool. I screwed that one up! There are also people talking down there, which I'm totally ignoring, which is horrible since I'm a helper. And I probably shouldn't be ignoring them. Oh, also if you jump off my cactus farm, even with the graceful roll thing, which reduces fall damage, it could still kill you! Which is why it's such a good thing that I made this pool here, because I can just jump onto that. This is where me and Donnie making our lovely house. Now, there's a pop-up. I can't get rid of it because it just went non-responsive. I can't see the bottom corner of my screen. That's... no. Close. Yes. Yeah, our lovely house. Dawn did barely help with this, I think. I think she helped with the walls a little. I got 2 more blocks! 2 more blocks! And then I got the whole first floor done. Yay! And I made the whole layout and stuff while she was offline. I kept yelling at her to get online and check it out. She never told me if it was good. I even made glass panes and such out of it. By the way, in case you're not from the server, this is sympul.net, sympul.net, and yeah, we have skyblock challenges, which are all these different challenges from easy, medium, hard to master. I'm on master, working up to skylord, and we have island levels for how big you build. And look, there's my enchanter. I made that stupid thing earlier today. It doesn't work. I was supposed to try to spawn a villager zombie in there, but it didn't work. This whole thing's dedicated to melons because, well, melons. Melons are melons. You get 2 stacks of melons and you get 2 dirt from it. From one of the challenges. And so I'm just going to rapidly expand this outwards that way. And stuff. Yeah. And since it takes sugarcane, for some reason, to get the clay to make the bricks, I made a little staircase pattern of sugarcane over here. Which basically just works by there's water underneath these blocks and underneath these blocks, and it just goes for the next row down. Would have done it higher, but I pretty much hit the ceiling. Here's my nether warts. Pretty sure I looted the... Why aren't you growing? Stupid wart. Bad. You should feel bad about yourself. You're stupid wart. I'm pretty sure I looted the... nether fort completely. And this is where I'm going to put sheep. I'm going to get sheep. So I can get the... Remember that challenge where I needed 5 of every color wool? I wanted sheep for it. But the way to get sheep is by completing the challenge where you get 5 of every different color wool. So I'm hoping something naturally spawns here. Probably not going to work. And... oh my gosh, there's a ladder here. I wonder what this could lead to. Yeah. In case you were wondering where all that cobblestone went from those double chests I had, I made a building district down here basically to where this is where we're gonna build all our fancy building stuff. 129, 120. wanting... I don't remember what that means. People have been... The server's been yelling at me to welcome people to the server. Usually I do, but I don't. Because I'm doing this show-off thing. Actually, I think that's my whole island. I think that's from the tree farm. There's my house. And over there's the void. You can see the pretty void. Oh yeah, I have an anvil here, which repairs your tools. You just need the required material. This sign tells me how much money I have. $6,481.47. Yeah! And here's my little jukebox, which shoots records out randomly and hazardously due to it having a block above it. Oh, here's my one of every color wool. I actually made one of every color wool before I figured that out that I needed 5. Also still have that mycelium from that one challenge, and iron pickaxe from that one challenge. Also got these 2 wooden axes. They're the exact same thing, and they're overpowered. Man, I got them from fishing. I looted the quartz out of the nether, so Beth is going to have to reset the nether. Have an unbreaking 3 diamond pickaxe. I was like, yeah, diamond pickaxe, level 30, woo! I finally got my enchanter built. Here we go! Unbreaking 3. Ah! I guess I can cobble farm for like ever. I don't really know what to do with that. I have cat, wait, blocks, far, ward. Wait was the first one I got. I love wait. That's a good CD. Let's over my lapis. Because I got one from someone else from trading something. I have 32 furnaces, which I used to cook all that stone stuff into bricks, and yeah, I think that's my whole island. Oh, just because I want to show you how freaking tough. Oh, there's my freaking mob grinder. This is how tall it is, to where the cactus farm goes above the bottom of my mob grinder. And this level's complete, so I'm going to be... Oh, a piece just broke off. So I'm going to be building it up higher. And this is the basic layout. You get water, which is flowing from the corners down to here, and there's a little sign that blocks the water from going down to the next floor. And basically there's cobble just above the water, and then there's sand on top of the cobble, and then there's a cactus, and there's fences. Fences that kill the cactus. I actually learned this from Vex, because he made a combination mob grinder cactus farm that looked like this. And I just basically copied that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yep. Because of that hopper, all this clay that I just broke was going to go straight into that chest. And let's go see how many floors we got. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Apparently I only have 5 floors. I'm going to make a 6th. There's my clay. 2 sets of cactus. And let's see cactus farmer. And I get 2 sand for each stack of cactus, which is how I got enough sand for the different cactuses. And that's basically how that works. I also get $5. So that's how I have so much freaking money. And I got bricks too. And I'm out of coal in that one apparently, which means I need to farm more trees so I can get more coal and stuff. I think that's it. Oh yeah, that was from a homeowner challenge. I needed to have a window nearby, so I put a glass block down in my grinder in my little ye old stone murdering facility. Yep. There's actually, you can you can mine from these 3 spots, and if you go around to the other side, since it's multiplayer skyblock, you can mine from these 3 slots too. Or you're supposed to be able to. Here comes the lava. Now you can mine from these 3 slots too. 1.5 updated it screwed up my freaking generator. And I've gotten a lot of iron from fishing. If you want a lot of iron, you're gonna have to go fishing. Because fishing is an overpowered way to get iron. Oh, look at that! It's noon. I could tell it's noon because this is pushed out. Technically, I could extend this one further, but meh. Meh. Eh. Eh. Automatic. Automatic. Yeah. Later on, I'm gonna also, when I get this set up, I'm gonna get a whole freaking row of pistons and have them do their thing. I'm gonna do a lot of fishing. And also, I'm gonna have it so when it turns night and this stops emitting power at all, then that's gonna go off for a tip as well. Or at least that's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm probably gonna have to set it so that this one is on, but this one is off. Using repeaters and logic gates. And a lot of redstone! Which I also get from fishing, which is amazing. Actually, my computer's really laggy though, so fishing is a pain in the butt. Also, mobs rarely spawn in the grinder now because of issues with skyblock. My signal is slowly dying. It's going away. It's turning night. So what else should I do today while I'm here and filming? I don't think I'm going to do anything on camera. I guess I can farm? That's basically all I do. I just farm all day. And by the time I'm done farming the stuff up here, the stuff down below is all done growing. And then when I go to farm those, and then I come back up here and these have grown again. And then I go back downstairs and those have grown. And then I check the cactus farm, and then my cactus farm has scouted me enough for that challenge. And my sugarcane has grown, so I go harvest my sugarcane. And I just go back and forth all day. Till I get bored of farming, and I go cook some cobblestone or something so that I could continue building. Look! I just harvested this melon, and now it's done again. This stuff grows really, really fast. And I just achieved the pumpkin farmer challenge. Yeah, I'm just gonna be doing a lot of this over and over. Oh, this one's the melon, and this one's the pumpkin apparently. CC melon farmer. CC pumpkin pumpkin farmer. It's a pumpkin. Yeah. And then wheat farmer actually only gives you 1 dirt, so I don't like harvesting the wheat that much. And then it just gives me a spam of seeds. Yeah. I actually got a lot of steak that I should be eating rather than the renewable carrots. And all the steak was from building this. So I could have level 30 enchants. I'm probably also going to enchant that iron pickaxe. Dip de dip. I'm actually running out of room for farming, which is why I just started on this. I mean, really, not much else to do. And yeah, this is really long because I'm rambling and I don't know how to end things. I guess I'll end it. Mishka. Mishka the mushroom. Cute. That's how I'm gonna end this. Staring at me